She spoke to her attorney before going to the dentist?
Done, okay?
They're telling me I can't see you.
Who's there?
The owner of the practice.
I want to hear him. Get him on the phone. He has to send me in written writing, so I want to see your policy.
You shouldn't be in the building without a mask either.
I can do what I want.
Can't hear the video? Copy.
It's not a law.
This is a medical office.
No, it's a dental office.
Okay, so a group of friends were at the lake and they were on their—
Wait a second. Can we just take a step back real quick?
Mask either.
I can do what.
This lady here had claimed that she had spoken to her lawyer. She had spoken to her lawyer about any temperature taking before going to the dentist's office. I call bullshit. Okay, you're not. She's gonna pay her lawyer a consultation fee before getting her fucking plaque scraped off. I doubt that. Okay, but she went to the further extent to at least lie, okay, about calling her lawyer just so she doesn't. I don't get it. Like, I understand the temperature shit was inconvenient, the mask shit was inconvenient. Solid, okay, understood. But it's like you make it more inconvenient when you try to start a public outrage, okay, in the middle of a lobby, all because you don't want somebody to check your goddamn temperature. Jesus. Stupid with a capital S. Ugh. Stressed.
I want. It's not a law. It's not a law.
What time is it? It's 11:26 Eastern. I think it's time to fire it up because I'm not going to make it through this video without ripping one.
No, it's a dental office.
Okay, so a group of friends were at the lake and they were on their jet ski.
Hold on. She said, the dentist assistant said it's a medical office. And she's like, no, it's a dentist's office. Does anybody want to break it to her, say exactly how one becomes a dentist? They gotta go to medical school, you dick.
Skis together, and apparently they splashed some water on this Karen couple. The couple flagged them down and confronted them on the shore, making all sorts of accusations and threats towards them. When the husband—
Oh, she got the finger pointing and everything.
He tried to fight them all. Things had escalated quickly as this group of friends believed they didn't do anything wrong. Let's have a look.
No, it works, and you're in for it.
Sound like a fucking chimpanzee. Oh, it's a dog.
You jumped on your ski when you seen us, come and gave us a walk, and then took off like the tard that you are.
They say,
He's on your ski crew.
I call bullshit on her lawyer.
You're all the same. You see down the river all every day.
Then why did you come in here? Like, I'm not trying to annoy you or anything.
What? Excuse me.
Why did I come in here?
Uh-oh.
Just like you
Sorry?
are.
Is it your place? It's a waterway, you
It's the waterways, you little face.
I love when Karens try to take it a step further and try to really just expand on the stupidity they think they're facing, whilst being stupid. So, I mean, you're in the middle of the fucking water. Jesus Christ. Do you not expect to get a little splashy splash every now and then? Good, my God.
Who wants to go first? Hold them. Come on, you want to all crack it together?
Absolutely a joke. An absolute joke. Get all the red Joes, because you're in for it now. You're bloody in for it. You don't know who we know.
Oh.
The cops are going to be coming around.
The Illuminati of jet skiing.
Come to TurboTax.
And of course, we have a nice illustrious ad to take place and test my patience even further. This shit was happening all last night while I was trying to watch like scary videos. Like right when something would jump out at you, you'll get a fucking deodorant ad. It's ridiculous. So if you're like me and you can't stand these ads anymore, okay, as you can tell, up at the top, I have a donation goal, which is for 18 smackaroos, so I can finally get rid of these goddamn ads. I'm gonna go ahead and put my donation, my tip page, in the chat. So if anybody, even if it's just $1, anything is appreciated and it helps me keep going. helps me keep going. It helps me, you know, maybe even make this a full-time thing. So I appreciate any and all donations you guys can give to help me get rid of these goddamn ads. Anyways, back to the show.
Lady was on a very crowded bus and
Once I take it off mute.
she was calling out everybody who had a seat except for her, claiming that they were not gentlemen because they did not get up and give
Oh,
her
she's
a seat.
fucking
Even this lady
shouting.
stand just like everybody else. This lady then went on a huge tirade about it, calling out literally everybody, and had a very entitled mindset. Let's have a look.
Oh my.
Gentlemen, show me which one of you is gonna be a gentleman. Show me.
No.
Are there no gentlemen left in this? Are there no ladies left in this world?
They're kids.
Move out of the way. No, don't touch me.
That's what happened when you're being nice.
Move. I have a right not to be touched, and you have the space to move. Get out of the way. Which one are you gonna be a gentleman?
I don't, so she's shouting at people for a seat, yet she's asking which one of you is gonna be a gentleman. She didn't even say please. Don't give me this gentleman shit while you're shouting down my goddamn throat because you have no space on a bus. Jesus Christ. Lived in New York for years. I didn't get all salty because I didn't get a goddamn seat. I just hopped the bus.
Which one are you gonna be a gentleman? Which one? Which one? You have the space to move by. Why?
She needs a seat for that nose, too.
Why? Why are you not being a gentleman? Why?
You see all these people just trying to mind their business?
Gentleman to me. What did I do to you that I caused you to not
You're
be a
screaming
gentleman?
at me.
I don't even know you. I don't even know you.
This is a mental breakdown. This isn't about a seat, this is a mental breakdown.
You wanna go by? Look, you touch it. Go ahead, man.
Thank you, Pocket, for the donations. I appreciate it. It should have been popped up on my screen, but Streamlabs, OBS, they all kiss my ass. So,
Snatched from him. This sent this male Karen into a total meltdown when he started screaming and abusing the employee who had asked him to leave, stating that he wasn't doing anything wrong and he didn't think they had any legal grounds. to
thank you so
deny
much.
service, and for this reason,
Oh, you said this is the
decided
Cash
to
App. Gotcha.
and ignore them and
Gotcha.
continue.
I think I just got the notification. Thank you so much. Next time, do it to the tip page so it can shout you out on here. But I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Moderator coming in clutch for that. All right. So the woman with the schnoz obviously didn't get a seat. Poor thing. You're dumb? No.
Shopping. Let's have a
No.
look.
But she's clearly following him. Oh, now she's touching. Oh, okay, she works there. Again, this whole mask thing just seemed to have erected the stupidity out of fucking people because he took the time to grab a mask before he left the house. Evidently, okay? But he just decided not to put it on. Why? Because he decided before he went into the store that he was going to be an asshole today. And he was going to inconvenience somebody. Somebody was being inconvenienced by his inconvenience. Exactly, Buckets. He had it in his fucking pocket. I'm telling you, you know, when people don't get their specific blend of Starbucks, okay, or when people have a shitty day, or when people are supposed to have a certification meeting and it gets pushed back because they decide not to show up at the meeting at all, people just decide to start getting irate and taking it out on the next person who tells them what's what. And he took it off anyway.
No, let go of my car. Let go of my car. Get it out of my face. Get the out of my face. Get go of my car.
You have too much.
Out of here.
You got too much screech in your voice to sound intimidating. Get out of my face! Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Outside now.
Wait, is he an officer?
Outside, go.
Oh, that is officer. Get the fuck out. I know you're coming with me, whether you like it or not.
Okay, so this lady had walked into a burger shop and she was denied service.
I want to be there with a microphone, okay, like in local news, and just be like, was it worth the issues? Was it worth the pain that you're experiencing? Was it worth being a jackass in your local grocery store just because you were having a bad day? Sir? Nothing. Nothing. I'm stressed. I'm already stressed. I can't do this.
Instantly. The reason being is the store owner didn't agree with how she presented herself and thought that she was satanic, so he denied her service.
What?
He went on to scream at her and abuse her and accuse her.
He
of
thought
all
she
these
was
outrageous
Satan.
claims.
Wow, yo, the veins are popping out of his
Wearing.
neck.
Let's have a look.
Tape all you want. God bless you, you moron. Yeah, there's your tape away, girl. Tape away.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, God bless you and Satan, lady. Yeah, God bless Jesus Christ. You want to get out of my building. Yeah. Darren told me who you really were.
And I talked to Dan.
Oh, yeah, and so did I. So did I.
Tom?
Get out of my building. Call the cops. Don't get out of here.
I don't get it. I just don't understand it.
And don't you step foot around my business in the name of Jesus Christ, you demonic. I'm worried, man. I'm worried about the state of the world. Jesus Christ, you demonic.
He followed her.
Am I demonic?
Get the f out of my life.
This gentleman was walking.
You saw that hunchback? That's probably really why he's pissed off. He realized he can't stand up straight in the mirror, and his day was ruined. That's it. And that lobster shirt. And he had it tucked into his shorts. I'm not the fashion police by any which regard,
In
but
the name of Jesus Christ, you demonic.
look, he decided, look, and he's wearing the sex offender 7s, okay? And his socks are pulled up way too high.
Am I demonic?
Get the f out of my life.
This gentleman was walking down the street when he was stopped in his
Jesus.
tracks by this Karen.
His
This
wife
Karen
probably
wanted to
beats
know
him or
who he
something.
was and what he was doing in her neighborhood, demanding all of his information, which he obviously wasn't going to give this random lady. This sent her into a total meltdown. She couldn't get any information from him, and she decided that the best thing to do was to call the authorities on him. And just to reiterate, all he was doing was walking down the sidewalk. This led to a huge argument as the gentleman had.
Here comes that ad. 2, 1. Sorry, guys. I hate the ads just as much as you guys. Wow, that ended quick.
You calling the cops because I'm black? Is that what it is?
That's exactly what it is.
You're in my neighbor's house. You need to leave.
Why do I need to leave?
Because you don't have a reason to be here.
Oh, do you know? Do you know?
What are you doing here?
Do who are you? Huh? Karen. Is your name Karen?
Why is she wearing rain boots? Those look like rain boots.
Go ahead, call the cops. I'll wait for the cops, actually. I have no problem on that. Y'all gonna learn to stop messing with black people. You gonna learn to stop messing with black people. That's what you're gonna learn. Just because I'm black and I ain't bothering you. You think I'm a threat? Because if I was white, you probably wouldn't call the cops. Call the cops.
What can I even say that hasn't already been said a billion times by YouTubers and Twitch streamers?
5'7".
He's giving her the description.
No, I'm talking loud. I'm not yelling. I'm talking loud so you can hear me. So I don't want to get to... No, I'm not approaching you. I'm staying a distance away. But I want you to get the police the correct...
Okay, so this
why couldn't I see the end result of that? I'm just... Look, I know it's been said before, but cops have to start, like, really charging people with misdemeanors for this shit. Because I'm sure they don't like to leave the station, office, donut shop, whatever, in order to come and deal with this bullshit. Okay? And that poor man probably has to sit there like, all right, let me just chill now. Because I don't want to be running or walking away, leaving the situation, making me look even more suspect that I'm trying to run away. So now he's got to stand there for however fucking long it takes for the cops, who probably already aren't taking this shit seriously. You know how long it takes for them to get there. So, poor guy, man. That sucks. But, I mean...
to this parking bay, and she was stopped by this Karen because apparently she had claimed the spot.
Look like a
She
Walmart.
didn't have her car there yet. This Karen was waiting for her husband to pull the car around and take the spot, but the problem was this group of friends were already halfway into the parking spot, and they had just as much right to this spot as this Karen. This Karen wasn't happy with this though and started arguing with them and got confrontational, claiming that if they don't move their vehicle immediately, she would call the authorities. Let's have a look.
Today, Charles.
No, we have.
You have what?
Baby, we have a lot of important things.
You don't know what we have.
No problem, Mr. Buckets. Have a good one.
I'm in my car. Are you insane? I'm sitting in my
ridiculous. Oh my god.
Wait.
This is my spot.
This is ridiculous.
Look at the husband or boyfriend or whoever the fuck he is, partner, whatever. Look at him. He's clearly embarrassed by her behavior. He's clearly like, I didn't even want to go fucking shopping today. It's like, I had to put pants on. Okay? You made me. All right? I was wearing sweats, being a lazy fuck, and I was happy. But no, you wanted to come to Walmart to get some garden gnomes. Some lawn lanterns. And now we gotta sit here argue with somebody over a fucking parking spot. Poor guy.
Do you have nothing better to do? This is gonna go viral. Everybody's gonna see this tomfoolery.
Including me. This tomfoolery. I love it.
You were sitting on her car.
She looks ridiculous.
Charles, get her. Oh my god, this is...
Charles, you gonna let her talk to me like that? You just gonna let her be a rational-minded individual, take parking spot simply because she came here first? Oh no, Charles, we won't be standing for this.
Absurd. Whatever, just give him the spot.
This gotta be in Florida.
There's plenty of other spots. Oh my...
Oh God.
Ridiculous.
Charles don't want to do shit, Pocket. Oh God. You know they fought. They fought that night. Charles and whoever the Karen was, you know. And then you gotta imagine, they gotta bump each other. They possibly could bump into each other in the store. Then what's the beef? What's gonna happen? Grab the same produce I did. I'm called the cops. And now she gotta, you know, whatever she was upset with that day. Then she gotta wake up the next day, all probably like, damn, I was acting real extra yesterday. Oh man, well, I'm glad that's over. And then go on YouTube and see ass all over it via extra. It's not worth it, dog. It's not worth it.
That somebody was trying to open the door to his property and he went outside to confront them. Now it ended up being a couple of entitled Karens who wanted to purchase his house and decided that instead of registering to inspect the property, they would simply help themselves in at a completely random time. The gentleman was not very happy about this, and when he confronted them, they backpedaled pretty quickly, stating that it should be a privilege that somebody who drives a Jaguar wants to inspect their house.
Oh, this is beautiful. This is yummy. This is yummy. Ah, puñeta. Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry. Again, if you guys had any interest in not seeing these ads, just like me, thank you, Raula. Raula. Plexpog69. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, whoops. If you guys are sick of these ads as much as I am, believe me, I am sick of them. Go ahead and please donate. Please, every dollar counts. Anything. I would take the change out your pocket if I could. I'm serious. I need big boy money. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the tipping page in the chat. Anything helps, just to get us ad free, man. You know, because this shit is annoying, especially when the horror videos come in. Oh my god, I'm gonna break my monitor. Anyways, on to this fuckery. Once I have it unmuted, rookie mistake. Oh, he slammed the door. He ain't having it.
You guys are cute.
Paul, go away. Goodbye.
What do we have over here? Your license plate?
You can go lick it. You do that very well.
Lick a dick?
You're being recorded right now. And you have
it's a nice car.
Yes, I sure do. Because I can do that. Because I've got
wow.
Ew.
Let me tell you one thing I know. Somebody trying to sell their home doesn't drive away a buyer driving
HEW 902.
Yeah.
I don't want your money. Get in your car, drive off.
We'll drive away when we're good in it.
Wait, is there? I don't know. I've never been in real estate. I've never sold. I've never bought a house. But I'm curious. Like, is it kind of like where you just don't give a shit about if the seller is infuriated with you because you decided to just randomly walk on their property as if you fucking already own the place? I'm just curious. Like, is that something that people buying a home don't worry about?
Exactly.
Well, right now you're blocking my means of exit.
Good. And I'll stand
Good.
here and I'll park here until I want to leave.
Where's your agent?
We're messaging him now.
Where's your agent?
Supposed to be here at 6:45 and it is now 6:50.
Well, you are basically trespassing right now.
We
Yep.
are not trespassing. This is a public
Yes, you
street.
are.
This is called
Public street.
thoroughfare.
Here, take the picture right
Thank
now.
you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Have it. Goodbye.
You can leave now.
Poodles.
Okay, so this lady was
I hate that you don't see what happens to them, because I would love to just, if I was walking down the sidewalk, I'm getting out a sandwich and I'm sitting on the curb. Police officer, what are you doing here, sir? I'm watching the show. I gotta know what happens. I gotta know what happens. I mean, they just tried to walk into his crib. He could have been naked. He could have been clapping cheeks. He could both, like anything. Anything. What's up, Myson? What is up? Thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. But he could have been doing anything obscene, and they're just gonna walk into the crib. And then not only that, but they're mad they can't get access into it because they're potentially buying. And then their agent ain't even there. And then they're gonna get irate with them. I would tell the agent go fuck himself. Like, sorry, your client just cost you one, bro. I don't want to sell the house. Sorry.
washing her car on the driveway.
Most likely he called the cops and they were removed. Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt it, but I need to feel the satisfaction of this. Because if there's one thing that's better than, like, seeing Karens do stupid shit, is that stupid look on their face. It's like this. When they get told shit, and their plot for being a pain in the ass has been thwarted. Okay, you know, I'm gonna make that into an emote.
Karen came over to confront her. The Karen had a problem because the water from her hose had actually dripped into her property line, and she was going to call the authorities.
I got that!
Stating that it's illegal for her to put water on her property. This lady was obviously taken back by this and didn't even know if this Karen was serious.
I'm not even bullshit. I have that machine. I literally just got that. It's not green though. It's a Bisol, and it's gray. But it's amazing for cleaning couches.
As this Karen was having a total meltdown at her neighbors over water being on her property, so I'd hate to be around her when it rains. Let's have a look.
Keep the water off my driveway.
What?
There's no water.
Are you
Yes,
serious?
there is. No, there's
It's
not.
water. I just sprayed off my mat.
Walk down there and you'll see it.
It's what?
And it ruins your driveway. That's
You
why
just
I
got
see
water
it
on your
posted.
driveway. Is that gonna ruin it?
I'm doing it.
Oh my god.
I can do what I want on my driveway. It's my property.
This is somebody who already had a bad
For
day.
your dog. Do you not understand the word trespass?
Oh my gosh. Then call the cops, Barb. Call them.
I don't have to call the cops. There's rat poison in my yard now.
Oh, great.
So I hope they run over there again.
I hope so too, because now I have that all on recording, and when they do run over there and die, it'll be your fault.
Well, I put it there for the rat. But if your dogs get into it, it's not my
You literally just threatened me, and I have it on, recording.
threatening you.
You are threatening me.
She's walking it back.
Deal with this.
So, oh wait, I'm being recorded?
You need to leave us alone.
I thought I was being a pain in the ass of my own privacy.
I don't have time for this. I have better things to do. Please do not speak to us. I have no patience.
Just don't talk to her.
Yeah.
Just don't talk to her.
Your fucking driveway. I have my own driveway to go on, Barb. There's water.
Oh my god.
Like, I will literally take the hose and spray it on your driveway. What is the big deal?
Okay, so this Karen...
That's when you just stop talking. That's when you stop talking, because there's a gear. It hasn't moved in many years, I'm sure, but there's a gear that turns in their head, right? And they're like, am I being a dumbass? Is it obvious I'm being a dumbass? Is it being obvious? Like, am I being obvious right now that I just had a really bad day and now I want to materialize into the stick that goes up somebody else's ass today? Because the universe fucked me, I'm going to fuck it. I'm just saying, like, don't talk. Next time Karen really starts getting on your nerves, just go like this. Just perfect face. Ready? Posture. And then give him this face. Blink repeatedly. It tends to, like, really trigger them and ignite the firecracker. Just because you're looking at them like they're stupid. And then they think, am I stupid?
How hell because she came out and confronted a family across the street about keeping cars on their property that aren't from America. This Karen then goes on a very offensive tirade about all of the problems they have with them and their nationality, and states all of the problems she has with foreign cars, among her very offensive other point of views. Let's have a look.
Go back to your country. We don't want all your cars here in America. We don't want you.
Oh.
What did we do to you? We didn't do nothing.
She hasn't been late in over a decade.
All those cars that you racing
Do you
into.
see any car right here on your side?
Oh, I had those slippers.
No.
Stop being so. That's not being nice.
Do you look
You.
like you're not black? You're not.
You're right. Yeah.
You don't even know. Exactly.
I just hate all those people at the border that walked here from Honduras.
Thank you.
What? 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 Who walk here from Honduras? First of all, if whoever taught her geography is still alive and working, he needs to be fired. Jesus walked on water. That's why. Not all of them comes to this realization. I know. But you know what? You can't let somebody whose IQ may have been in the toilet ruin your day. So, you know, sometimes you have to just do the face. You know? And, yeah. Right when she said, you know, because I would have just, you know, taken off like, all right, she's just being a bitch, you know. Rough day. Rough day, you know. But now that she was like walking on the border from Honduras, yeah, then I'm thinking like this is like borderline dementia. Something's going on.
You need to go back to your.
Thank you so much.
America doesn't want you.
Thank you so much.
America doesn't want you.
What about that? You are the only one who's getting
America
mad right here.
doesn't want you.
You are the only one who's getting mad right here. And you ain't gonna be calling my mom like that. You ain't gonna be.
See, but don't humor the conversation. Don't humor the conversation. Sorry, guys, for the ad incoming. Don't humor the conversation. You have to understand that something will eventually, it may be a Karen, maybe not that one, but something is going to click off in their head like, I'm sounding batshit right now. Right? I mean, one would hope, but just don't talk. Let them just yak on and yak on and yak on and yak on. And when they're eating their fucking frozen breakfast meals from Hot Pocket, watching The Price is Right, they'll have some time to reflect. They'll have some time to reflect. Have faith. I was just more shocked that she said walking from Honduras. I was like, eh, what?
Coffee. It wasn't long until she realized they had made her coffee by putting the toppings on top instead of before adding the creamer. This was a problem for Karen and enough of a problem for her to get out of her car.
Yo, look at this guy's face!
Excusing herself in front of him so that she could yell at the staff about how they got her order wrong. The order was actually correct.
More like oatmeal, more like grits.
Together she didn't agree with. Let's see what she has to say.
Extra cream and sugar, whipped cream with drizzle on top.
Oh my.
Right? Y'all asked me, did I want the mocha inside? I said no.
Did I just say this earlier?
What the hell? And then y'all give me
attitude. Yo. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. That's the face. That's the face. He's mastering this right now. This is not his first Karen. He is mastering this like, what? I need to move on. Smelling all that ass that is right next to his window.
So it's that I needed to add a quarter in here. No manager, no nothing in here. Act acting a fool. This is the way how I talk. Okay, so let's go. Can you redo it? You're not making the coffee, so then why am I talking to you?
Oh.
Why am I talking to you? Thank you.
Just a little honk of the horn. But then again, I would also say that that's probably due to the fact he was like, nah, I don't want to deal with that shit either.
Feet touching the bench, as it could have been wet or maybe too dirty for him to sit on. This was a problem for this Karen though when she confronted him, demanding that he moved immediately. The gentleman told her to go away though and stood his ground because he didn't want to sit on the bench like that, and I guess it's not up to this Karen to decide who can sit on the bench and how they sit on the bench as well. That's when the gentleman tells her to go away and asks if she doesn't have anything better to do. Let's have a look.
You gotta get out of no. You gotta get out of my face, out of my
You have to sit properly. But carajo, my ass. Sorry guys, just snatching my coffee. You have to sit properly. What are you, my daycare teacher?
Well, then
Honestly,
you can get away from me and leave right now because
I was sitting here from the start. You just walked up
well, you
out of
shouldn't
nowhere.
be sitting that way.
I can sit however I want
on
to.
the bench. Do you
I can
sit that way at home?
sit however I want to.
Do you sit that way at
Matter
home?
of fact, I do.
Really?
A matter of fact, I do.
And then somebody isn't going to want to sit there because your feet are there. And
Oh my God.
You know what?
Just simply ask.
Do you have anything important else to do but bother me?
Facts.
Do you have anything else important to do? Don't
Facts. And she couldn't respond. You see, a moment she was like, no.
Gentlemen, and sit properly, then I'd be all right.
You don't know me. You don't know if I'm a gentleman or not. Matter of fact, I promise you I work 3 times as hard as you. And this is my moment to take a second for myself and wait for what I need to wait for and mind my business.
How do you know what I do? You don't know what I do.
Listen.
Why are you arguing just to argue?
If you were busy, you wouldn't stop and talk to me.
Okay, so this...
I just don't understand it. So what, was he fucking crisscross applesauce on the park bench as if he was a monk and she couldn't take that? He could have been gangsta and blasted her? Nah, why? Why waste? Why jeopardize your freedom? I would have just given her the face. It would have been bored into her memory. I'm fucking stuttering Stanley today. Sorry. But yeah, just there, like...
Gentleman had been paid by the city to paint a mural on this wall, which this random stranger had a big problem with. This male Karen refused to believe that the city had
it's a Kevin,
and thought instead that he was graffitiing the public space, so he demanded some ID and information from him, which he obviously doesn't have to give to a random person. This male Karen refused to leave the area though until he got his way, and stood there for several minutes arguing with this gentleman, and even threatening to call the authorities unless he produced ID. Let's have a look.
Graffiti. Alright, you're on tape now.
Thank you.
I'll just stay here until you leave because I'm trying to work. What's your name?
What's your name? I didn't ask
Luke.
you. Good. With Mr. You need to leave.
Well, I'm not going to.
Well, this is graffiti.
Well, it's not. It's a city project that I've been paid for by the City Storm Commission to educate. There's a permit that you don't need to see.
This is graffiti.
It's not graffiti.
Just because you stand here and paint doesn't mean you're from the city.
Well, I am.
You need to prove it.
Not to you.
Well, we'll just wait then.
God, you.
For what?
I'm not going to harm you.
You must have nothing better to do than to be harassing an
You don't have
artist.
anything better to do than put graffiti on the wall. This is graffiti.
I can't wait to post this on my social media stuff.
Please do. Putting graffiti
Keeping
on,
in mind, you wouldn't tell me your
graffiti.
name, and I told you my name.
Well, that's not important.
Well, what is your name?
We'll tell you.
Secret agent man.
You're afraid to call them.
I'm not. I'm just.
You're afraid.
I know that if I call them, I'm gonna have to deal with them coming down here, and I'd rather you just leave.
Then they'll take you away.
No, they won't. Jesus Christ! All right.
I gotta know. Is there gonna be an uprising eventually where people just start beating the shit out of people who just start to talk like this? Like, excuse me, sir, what are you doing? like, because I have a feeling that's the next step. I have the feeling that that's just what's going to be. It's just ass whoopings on site. On site. Because you know that's probably what cops are hoping for. I mean, not really, obviously, but like, it's like, oh God, at least beat the shit out of each other. That way I got a real fucking, I got a real problem. I gotta stop, you know, I gotta pull out a Duncan. Gotta pull out a Duncan. I gotta drive because these two assholes are arguing over goddamn paint on the damn concrete.
Okay, so this FedEx delivery driver drove over this gentleman's.
These guys do not envy.
And lost his cool.
These eyes always, I gotta always get shit.
Confronted this FedEx driver, and he was anything but happy about it, as the lawn had just been seeded and he had ruined the grass. That's when the gentleman got equipped with a rake and demanded that it be fixed immediately before having a total meltdown at him. Let's have a look.
Right now, I'm telling you, you're not gonna threaten me. Stupid. I just seen that. It took me 2 days.
I'm sorry. It's my first. I don't know who to call.
FedEx and get a supervisor here right now. You are not going anywhere. Call a supervisor.
All right, well.
You got anything? I can help you do it.
No, he's gonna do it. That's the whole point.
I'll help you do it though. Like if it helps, come on. Come on. I got you. You got another one?
No.
God bless this man. God bless this man.
The IRS.
God bless this man. You know, because I won't lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying I would be threatening anybody with a rake, but let's just say I have knowledge of working on something very hard and then just some clueless fuck coming in and fucking it up. I have experienced this pain, this anger, but at the same time, you can't just, for whoever this reaches on the internet, please, just understand that even at your angriest, okay, and most entitled, you can't tell somebody they can't leave if you're not a police officer. Okay, it's called false imprisonment. You can be charged for this. Okay, so just please keep that in mind. It's called false imprisonment. You can't just keep somebody from going somewhere because you want them there. Okay, that's not how this goes down. All right, let's, you know, even security guards can't do that. All right, you can't just tell somebody they can't go somewhere and then threaten them. All right, because that's false imprisonment and threatening with a deadly weapon. All right, so this guy's meltdown could turn into a very bad time. Okay, so that'll, you know, that's some insight. You know what I'm saying? When you're at your most angriest and you feel like lashing out about it, especially in public or, you know, in any regard, understand that one bad move could fuck up your whole life. You know, and thank God this guy who is holding the camera is offering to just appease the man just to get him to calm the fuck down, because if this escalated, that's it, man. That would have been that man's last FedEx delivery. But the FedEx guy should have known where the fuck he was driving, though. So that's it. That's the only thought I have in this fight.
Okay, so this gentleman claims that somebody is jumping in the pool and believes this is illegal, and for this reason came over to confront the people in the pool. They state that it's none of the gentleman's business and he should go away and mind his own business, which he...
I answer what hostility, what you doing? Man, mind your business. For real, Pocket.
As he believes jumping in a pool is illegal and wanted to press charges.
What?
See that? Okay, you would see right there. He's not doing flips.
If I have to get a lawyer in here, that's what.
Because it's illegal to jump to the pool? It's not.
It's illegal. Yes, it's illegal to jump into the pool.
No, it's not. Not according to the rules.
When people come here and dive in the pool, I don't say a word.
Yeah.
He just keeps going round and round.
No, he doesn't. You are mistaken. He might have done that the other day. Okay. All right.
Oh, the hands on the hips. He's officially, that Kevin has been officially activated. He is now in activated position. He will not stand for this. So he's gonna help himself stand in the hip grabbing position. He's trying to be fucking Christopher Reeves.
You want to be in the water? Then stay in the water. You don't come.
You don't get to talk to. Is it not your child? That is not your child.
He's obviously not your child either.
That is my child. This is my son.
Take better care of him.
Yeah. Did you see the? It was brief. It was brief.
You don't get to talk.
You gotta see the Windows 95 hourglass turning on his face when she's like, "This is my child."
Is it not your child?
Hold on.
That is not your child.
He's obviously not your child either.
That is my child.
All right, ready? Watch.
Oh, this is my son. You should probably.
I love this. It was like, what bullshit can I say to that now? My man could initiate a counter-strike. Look, he's unactivated. No more hip grabbing. She threw him for a loop.
He is not, and you should probably mind your business.
Okay, so this gentleman
Jesus.
had literally broken off his car, leaving him stranded in a parking lot. That's when the man who owns the store in front of him came out to confront him, demanding that he move his vehicle immediately.
All right, let's read this. This is my little brother. We are in our father's car. Our father is at his girlfriend's house. His girlfriend had to run an errand, so my dad didn't have a way to come.
Immediately, the gentleman explains the situation and how it's literally not possible to
Our father obviously tried to get us, and his car dealt with ASAP. So he waited till his girlfriend came back, and she rushed home when I can't read the rest of
drive away, as he doesn't have a wheel on his car, and apparently
So while my brother and I were waiting, we were dealing with this manager who kept coming outside and bugging us to move in the parking lot spot better, or
entitled manager, because he started screaming.
then told us that when my dad gets here, you can't fix it on the property.
And all of a sudden,
Whoa.
the front end just fell and the tire just fell underneath.
Oh my God.
Take care of my. You take care of your.
I have a
I'm trying to take care of my. Let's just wait on the police and stop talking to me. You're off now.
Okay. If you want to be like,
Wait, what?
I'm not trying to do anything.
Then I will call the the emergency number and say you're being combative.
I'm not trying to do anything.
Then you show up and then it changes everything.
All right, I'm not trying to do
Is that what
anything.
you want?
I just want to take care of this car. Exactly.
Don't be a jerk to me.
I'm not.
Because I can really mess this up for you.
Now you. Okay, can you stop talking to me and leave my vehicle? And wait.
I don't understand. I'm lost.
Is that what you want?
You trying to take me to jail now?
No, I don't want.
Wait, so the manager gave us help, and we're not going to let a tow truck move it the way it was. It would cause more damage to the car. So the manager went and called the police because my... Okay, so what I'm gathering from this, and I will just throw it out there, I may be wrong. So they showed up with a car like that? And that's the only problem. Okay, so they can't get into the parking spot all fancy, fancy, and the manager's having an issue with it. I think.
Honestly.
We're trying to get it moved. What do you not understand?
It's been here since 4:15.
I understand that. I understand when it's been here. We're trying to work as fast as we can.
Everybody who drove and walked by saw the wheel on and
What do you
asked,
want me to
okay.
do? You want me to start it up and drive it?
I want you to call a tow truck and get it moved.
Okay, there's someone on the way. What do you not get about that?
Okay, so, oh hell no.
We have to tell him the truth.
I will not have DC ads. Sorry for the DC fans. No. I will not. It's a joke, guys. It's literally just a joke. But seriously, this is why I want YouTube Premium. So, gonna go ahead and throw that donation link back into the chat here while I'm also pausing this video and unmuting it at the same time. If you guys are sick of the ads as much as I am, believe me, I'm tired of this shit. So please, if you just donate, here's my donation page. $80 counts. Okay, we're right now still 0% complete, but I have faith in you guys. Help me reach this goal so I can bring you guys more entertainment. Another Shazam! Boo! I have opinions, but I will keep them to myself for another stream. Maybe I'll get into opinionative stream on that.
There's someone on the way. What do you not
This one gave me a headache because I'm not sure what happened.
So this entire...
All right, I was just standing in a parking space, saving it for my friend, and someone tried. Oh Lord, she got a crazy ass smile.
But Karen was holding a parking spot for somebody else, which obviously isn't allowed. That's when somebody who actually wanted to take the parking spot got into this mix-up with the Karen, who obviously refused to move out of the spot. The problem here though as well is that this Karen was holding a spot for somebody who wasn't going to be there for another hour. So this obviously doesn't make sense, and this person that wanted the spot should be allowed to take it. Have a look.
I was holding a parking spot.
Oh, this is unique. This is one of those rare videos of a Karen recording because she thinks she's so right, and the only thing she's doing it is making it publicly known that she has a few fucking screws loose in her goddamn head.
For my friend who was coming right in traffic, and these people tried to literally run me over.
I hate her smirk.
So I am waiting for them to get out of their car. So I'd like to chat with them, and they won't get out of their car.
Back up! Back up! Back up!
They're giving her the face!
I'm not moving. I'm not moving. Get the out. Are you out of your mind?
Just a little bit.
Are you out of your mind? You are the rudest person I have ever met. You have balls. You have balls. You are so...
Not for nothing, but the woman in the car also looks like she could be a Karen too. They sat in the car for like 5 minutes, and I could tell that me saying this shit's gonna give me cancer. They sat in the car for like 5 minutes, and I could tell me staying there was making them nervous, so I just stood there. Heron versus Karen.
Sorry, but that's not... Are you sorry? I feel like you're not, because that was really rude.
This Karen found herself in a huge argument.
Well, I mean, you can't hold a parking spot, dog. What makes you think you can do that? Like, if your car ain't here, get the fuck out of the way.
With the parents of a teenager after she hurled all sorts of abuse towards him and was swearing at him as well. The parent wasn't very happy with this Karen and demanded to know what was going on, only for this Karen to not even apologize and stand her ground and justify why she thought it was appropriate to be yelling and screaming towards this teenager. The parent and this Karen ended up getting into a huge argument between each other, so let's have a look.
I just witnessed it.
Excuse me for swearing.
At a 15-year-old. That is not okay.
It's not okay?
No.
But it's not okay. It's not okay
To
follow
swear,
the
it's
law.
okay to yell at him for you running in front of your car. Yeah. But it's not okay to swear at a little kid.
A little, he's 15, right?
15 is still little.
Difference of opinion. That's it.
Okay, I'm 15.
They just entered high school. And you're swearing.
They'll hear a lot of swear words there.
No, you're making no sense at all.
Listen
you really
to
just
me.
need to leave.
Listen
You really
to
just
me.
need to leave.
Listen to me.
I have no interest in listening to you.
Well,
You just need to leave.
you can't debate a thing.
Then you just
okay?
need to leave.
We have
I
plenty
literally
of
just
kids
gave you the
and
whole
pets.
thing. I don't
Plenty of
care
kids and
about
pets.
your kids and pets. You were in the
But
car.
you're the spare.
I don't care.
slowed down. You crossed the street and then
Was
you
there a
crossed
pet
right.
in the street? There was no pet in the street. I don't know why you're bringing kids and pets into the conversation. There was no kid. There was no pet.
Would you rather me hit him?
Okay, so this
another one that kind of just makes my head sore a little bit. I mean, no matter what she says, if she would have hit that kid, it would have been her fault. It would have been her fault. She's paying, regardless. The kid's not behind the wheel. She's the one that's behind the wheel. She needs to be the one who's the defensive driver. Hence the name, defensive driver. So, regardless of how angry, she's probably just anxious. You know, she's anxious, you know, and then it turned into anger because this little shit probably kicked over her trash can at one point or another. Something, you know. But the father is also kind of taking it out of proportion that she sweared. You know what I'm saying? Like, who gives a shit? He's just in high school. I guaranteed he heard a colorful lexicon of words way before that.
Very entitled Karen jumped the line and cut in front of other people to check out her items before them. This was only the beginning though. This employee then asked for the ID of this Karen to make sure that she was over 21 for the items that she was purchasing, and this Karen didn't have any identification and therefore couldn't purchase the items. This Karen refused to comprehend this though and gave this employee a very hard time when she flipped the switch and started harassing and abusing her. Let's have a look.
Are you going to
No, she was way ahead of you.
Okay, well, she should be in line and go her turn.
She was before you.
Okay, she should go.
I think she's being polite.
Maybe.
She's as tired of listening to you as the rest.
I bet she is, but she should go if she's in line. Definitely.
Ma'am, I need your ID.
Okay, I will put my phone number in.
I just need your ID.
I can put my phone number in.
Everybody gets ID'd. Mine gets scanned every time I'm here.
Yep. Especially in Walgreens. Oh, yeah.
I'm a lot younger than you.
you know who I am either. I don't give
Facebook's about to know.
that's his partner. I bet that's it.
You have no product in there because you've given me no ID.
Karen, what's your last name?
Karen, what's your last name? Oh, she's about to get even more pissed.
Take that.
There is no product run in without an ID.
You want to have it.
Do you want to give me an ID?
You know what? Give me a manager. Manager
I
right
am
now.
the
She's
manager.
Oh.
Every day I have to show my ID every day. Just show it.
Walgreens, especially whenever you're buying anything that are like tobacco products, or I don't know if they sell alcohol. I don't know, but she looks like she got some blip blop up there. But point is that in Walgreens, you always have to show ID. It's not even so much about them punching in the birthday; they have to scan your ID. There's no way around that.
Karen.
Nah, she look like she got some blip blop up there. Look like she got some cheap ass wine.
Great.
Okay, here's the deal, or I will call the police.
Platinum. Thank you.
Cool.
It's a platinum.
We're all impressed.
Sweet.
You don't know anything about.
You look very rich. You do.
Yes, I'm rich.
Mm-hmm. You
I
look
am.
it.
I am rich.
Yeah, it's really rich.
You're done.
Ready?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Can you send me that? Sure.
I don't, but you know what? That's karma. Because she went in there and she had the intention to be a bitch. Now she got to walk out with nothing. All because your life was so inconvenienced by the woman who was just trying to do her job. You dumbass. And then she wanted to get ridiculous and be like, platinum, something you know nothing about. Yeah, and don't know credit card debt either, you dipshit.
He had some noisy neighbors who played the guitar through the night. That's when she decided to come over and complain, and they stopped playing the guitar at night. They then found her returning, screaming at them and demanding that they stop playing the guitar in the daytime as well. When the neighbors didn't oblige to this, that's when this Karen refused to leave the premise and actually called the authorities on them right in front of them, complaining about the situation and stating to them that it's illegal to play guitar.
The cops are probably like, oh god, this is the 5th time this week.
Or would you like me to ring the police?
Yeah, let's talk to God. Let's have a civil conversation about it.
We have asked them 3 times.
Yeah, let's talk about it for a second.
Still doing it.
It's the middle of the day.
Catherine, you said there was not going to be a ban.
Oh, it looks like a safari out there.
Right past you. And so you knew there was, did you? You knew there was going to be, did you? And you knew it was going to disturb our way of living. If you read the tenants agreement,
my god.
you will see you are not to have anyone disturbing our peace day or night, and it's constantly.
You're not the only
Where does it say that in any kind of rental contract? Please. I want that added into my next lease. Seriously. No one can disturb my peace day or night, including the people who live in my fucking house.
in the street.
We need to actually.
We cut it off at a reasonable hour.
No, it doesn't matter day or night. Day or night.
So
Catherine,
that's
they're
your
here now
idea of
harassing
compromise,
me.
is not
So I'm
a day
telling you
or not.
now, if you don't speak to them and do something about it, I will go to the police. I'm
That would be
giving
good
you.
to go to the police because it's not something that.
Okay,
police-
because day or night, we know the legal rights of this, and your tenants are disturbing our peace. So you need to.
What? Her pigs? Jesus. The impulse I would have to throw just a large rotting fruit or vegetable at her.
You're liable for that.
She's not liable.
For your pigs?
What would you like to do?
I think the police should be involved. Get you.
Let's sit down and have a civil
You will
conversation
speak to them?
about it.
Okay.
And
So when will you speak to them? Do we have to go on again for another day like this? Because they seem to have no regard.
She's having a mental breakdown.
for themselves.
That complaint about noise is really, that was genuinely just a mental breakdown. Something happened before she went there. She was probably just she was trying to deal with whatever unfolded in her life mentally, and then heard some guitars and she was like, huh, not in my neighborhood.
This Karen got into an argument with this bus driver.
Last Karen video, guys, and then we'll switch it over to the creepy stuff.
And she wasn't allowed on the bus. In an attempt to protest this, she actually stood in front of the bus and she refused to leave because obviously the bus wasn't going to drive into her. Even though her problem was with the driver, she decided to inconvenience literally everybody on the bus who were late to their destination because of this Karen having poor time management. This actually
Heaven forbid.
20 minutes and the authorities had to get involved. Let's have a look.
Right, this lady is standing in the middle of the road, letting this nice gentleman driving his bus toward my work, and that's not happening anytime soon, is it? Yeah. So this has been going on for past 20 minutes.
Oh, God.
God knows how long that's gonna take now.
It's so funny how
late for work, call the police.
this woman had no patience for whatever it is that she's bitching about, but yet she got enough patience to stand there and inconvenience somebody for 20 minutes. Sorry, guys. I got a picture of my son just now from my wife. Probably can't see it. There you go. There you go. That's my little man. That's my little Gabriel. He's so fucking cute. Even though he's been acting a little fuck for the past couple of days, he's going through what they call leap, which is like a phase in the development of like an infant and a toddler. And apparently this is the fussy leap in the last 14 fucking days. So that means getting up in the middle of the night just because, fuck it, I'm pissed. I want to wake somebody else up. Kind of like the Karens in this video. Just pissed to be pissed. No other reason about it. Moving on.
15 minutes ago, they still haven't arrived. Police in this country, they're never gonna be on time. He's not moving at all. Right? Peace out. Good luck, everybody. This is how my day is going. Tell me about you.
This entitled
What sucks is the people on that bus who probably paid money to get on the bus just to not go anywhere or at least not get to wherever they need to on time. And it's like, who do you contact them for the money back? The city? That's the real fucking joke.
Karen was creating mayhem inside of this Pizza Hut when things escalated quickly. This Karen
Not
was
a Pizza
literally
Hut.
threatening the staff.
There's not even many of them left.
When the staff member took her up on her offer, where they settled things outside in the parking lot. This didn't go well for the Karen, as the employee was obviously going to win this battle and put this Karen in her place.
Win this battle. She's complaining about thin crust? It's Pizza Hut, you ass! Not for nothing though, there is a distinct difference between Pizza Hut, Domino's, or if you're like me who grew up by 30 different pizzerias and didn't need to order through any of those, there's a distinct difference in those pizzas, you know? So if she's never shopped or purchased anything from Pizza Hut before this moment, I can understand the kind of like, I guess the surprise, you know what I'm saying? But she's making it sound like as if they intentionally went in there to rip her off. And that's where the line is drawn. It's kind of like, all right, listen, honey, relax. Oh my. Oh, she's running. She out. Oh shit. She was not having it. She was not having it. She was like, fuck this, I only get paid $9.30 an hour. Not even enough for my bail. Time to beat your ass. Getting tired of the bullshit. Getting tired of it, goddammit, tired of it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching the Karens. We're gonna take a 5-minute recess. She almost get her ass whooped. She was not having it. Oh, look at this. Look how bad this was photoshopped, though. She was from Pizza Hut, but they photoshopped McDonald's on her. God, I hate YouTube. But we're gonna take a 5-minute break, guys. I'm gonna ingest some nicotine, get some drinks ready over here, and we'll be back with the scary shit. All right.